Stay a while and listen.
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy Big Squiggums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I take another first look, this time at Alder's Blood. It is by Shockwork Games and No Gravity Games, and releases sometime in the first quarter of 2020. This is a preview build, hence the first look side of things. We're going to play through probably like 20-30 minutes, somewhere in that range, and see what the game's all about. If we're just getting started, we really haven't seen much, maybe we'll have 2 or 3 episodes, maybe 5, who knows? Who can say what the future holds? Anyway, let's hop in and begin. With the Iron Man option enabled, the game will not allow for a manual save. The game will be auto-saved. Yeah, I know. It's too risky when I do things to have Iron Man on. Because what if the game crashes? What if I lose a video, it's corrupted, or whatever the case is? Then I can't showcase what actually happened. So I generally treat games like Iron Man. Even still, like, if I make mistakes, you'll see the mistakes, and I'm generally going to correct them. Every once in a while I do. I do sometimes take liberties, but by and large, I usually keep most of my mistakes in. So, let us begin. I've been actually kind of eager to get my hands on this. I've been kind of watching it and following it on Twitter for quite a while, so the fact that they reached out to me and sent this my way, I'm super stoked, and I am excited and eager to give it a shot. Another Spookums game for Halloween, I guess, October. It is the spookiest of months, I suppose. I don't know. It's fine. Atonement.
At last the crown is in sight. My journey's end draws near. Just a stretch more road to take, along with the lives of the last few creatures she hides. Then we shall rest, Father. Then we shall have peace.
Alright, Duke. What's going on, buddy? Standard movement. To move Duke, select any space within his standard movement range, represented by the white outline. As long as you move within the standard movement range, Duke will not tire himself. You can freely move within this movement range, however, all steps taken decreases the total distance of movement available. The moment stat affects the total movement distance possible. Oh, okay. Is it moment or is it supposed to be movement stat? Oh, maybe it's moment. I don't know. So what do I click on my boy? Oh, he's already there. Standard movement, click on the highlighted node on the ground to move your hunter. Oh, cool. I can move around the camera with W, A, S, and D. I am a very big fan of that. On highlighted node. Alright, do I left click or right click? I'm assuming right click, but we'll try left click first. Oh, it's left click. Alright.
It would be wise to avoid unwanted attention. These patches of tall grass should conceal me well enough.
Alright, Duke. Stealth. Moving within the tall grass or bushes will screen Duke from enemy sight. The cursor will change color when highlighting terrain, granting concealment. All actions done within concealment will keep the hunter hidden regardless of the action used. Smart use of concealment can help hunters facing overwhelming odds. Moving into the bushes will require Duke to move further than his movement stat would allow. This is the extra movement range. Moving outside the highlighted white outline will start to remove stamina chunks. The further you move, the more stamina chunks it will cost. Hunters with a larger stamina stat will naturally be better at traversing in the extra movement range. This has diminishing returns the more it is used. Okay. Why is that so far away? I feel like that shouldn't be outside of his movement range. Unless... Oh, we never ended the turn, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. There's a Shrieker in front.
This hilltop reeks of beast kind. Over there, between those decaying trees, a Shrieker blocks the path. It should be dispatched quickly, before it calls for help. I'll need a moment's rest to gather strength for the attack.
Okay. Every action in Alder's Blood has a stamina point cost associated with it. These include moving in the extra movement range, using abilities or attacks, and taking damage. Draining all of the hunter's stamina points will result in that hunter being knocked down and becoming completely defenseless for the following turn. Ending the player's turn will restore all hunter stamina points at the beginning of their next turn, so long as they are not disturbed. Enemies are also affected by stamina loss the same way that hunters are. Focusing on draining the stamina of a powerful opponent is a sound strategy. Okay, so we should rest? Is that what you're saying? Finalize the player turn by selecting the end turn button. What if I snuck up there? Like, that feels like that's a good spot to move, right? Do I not want to do that? Okay, well, I'm going to do what they're telling me to do right now. Okay, the enemy's going to move. Let's see what the enemy does. Didn't do anything. Okay.
One clean shot should put the creature down, albeit loudly. I pray none of its allies lurk nearby.
Me too, Duke. Me too, buddy. Ranged combat. To initiate ranged combat, select the corresponding ability on the ability bar. This opens a targeting menu which highlights available targets that are within range and are visible to the shooter. Hunters are especially adapted to all forms of combat. Any shot a hunter is capable of making will never miss its mark. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. I am so tired of missing shots. And RNG, it's frustrating. It's fine. Anyway, when ready to make a shot, confirm it with the shoot button. Be aware that most ranged weapons are loud and can alert enemies within the sound radius of your position. The sound radius for each weapon is found on the ability description as the sound icon. Alright, what? Select the loud shot. It's literally called loud shot. Yes, it is. Of course it is. Then confirm your target in the targeting menu. Sound distance is 7. I have no indication as to what 7 means. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, that doesn't sound right. Does it give us a indication of like how much noise it's gonna produce? Okay, I'm gonna shoot. Yeah. Cool. Alright, Duke, get on. Oh, it makes me go there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna move there. Uh-oh. We just ran past a Shrieker, and right next to a Brawler. Oh, I feel like they should have seen us.
Curses. The wind wheels against me. Any closer and this brute will catch my scent. Perhaps, if I'm swift, I can make enough ground to shake the trail before he finds it.
Oh, okay. Wind and smell. That's... okay, that's a little scary. When moving your hunter, keep in mind the wind direction. A hunter's scent is carried by the wind in the direction it is blowing. It is best to always stay downwind of your prey. Any monster who discovers a hunter's scent will become alerted and will investigate its source. If a monster does investigate, it would be best if your hunter moved on. Or you murdered the creature, I would assume. Alright, so we need to hustle our way on over there. Every day we hustle and... okay, so there we go.
Another one. Could it be they're drawn to your corpse? No matter. These beasts are simple. A thrown pebble would distract them enough to sneak past.
Sweet. Pebbles. Pebbles can change direction of unaware enemies. Monster... this is going to be a stealth game, and I'm really, really amazing at stealth. I'm not. I'm really bad. But we can have fun with this. I think we're going to still be okay. The direction of unaware enemies. Monsters caught in the area of the ability will turn toward the point of impact and investigate it on their turn. There is no limit to the number of pebbles you can use. A hunter can grab them from the ground. Alerted enemies will ignore the pebbles, however. Okay. Click on the pebble ability. Alright. And chuck it right behind him. Just hit him with the pebble. Ow! What happened? Why'd you hit me? Alright, I'm just going to casually walk over here, and we good.
Almost to the top. This clearing swarms with fiends. Perhaps a quiet approach is ideal. I should ready my blade before moving in.
Sounds legit. Changing weapons. Hunters can carry 2 weapons, one large weapon and a sidearm. You can switch between weapons at any time with no cost. Equipping hunters with a variety of weapons will allow for more unique solutions, offering a larger choice of damage types to combat monster resistances and weaknesses. Click on the highlighted weapon on the bottom right of the screen. We will get to the rapier. A moment to catch my breath. Who knows what I will face the closer to the summit I get. Alright. Well, I guess there's nothing here. What about Spookums McGee down at the bottom? Did he ever find us? Give me back all my stamina. Give me my 10.45. Okay. Click on the highlighted node to move. That seems dangerous. We don't know what's over there. There's a flag.
Ah, a fine opening for my rapier.
What?
I should press the advantage while its back is exposed.
What did you call it? A rapier. What's a rapier? Is it like a rapier, but not? Okay. It's fine. Melee attack. To initiate melee combat, select the corresponding ability on the ability bar. Choose the node the hunter should attack from within range of the enemy, and choose a direction for the attack. Some weapons have a wider arc of attacks, which can be used to attack multiple enemies at once. Attacks will drain stamina, so be sure that you have enough before you attack. Okay, I like this. This is cool. It's very different than what I was expecting, but very cool. That dude's gonna have like super strong quads and knees, I'm telling you. Alright, sword thrust. And then we're thrusting that way. Get stabbed. Didn't quite kill him though.
My ambush has brought the beast to its knees. It is vulnerable to banishing. Not the most elegant solution, but I have little choice.
Alright. Banishing ritual. Knockdown enemies can be banished from this world by a special hunter ritual. Walk next to the enemy and click on the banishing ability on your ability bar. Then confirm your selection. Be careful as it drains 3 chunks of stamina to complete. A powerful ability to be sure, but all power has a cost. I condemn you. Yep, nope. Wait, what did you just... What?
Ugh, my skin crawls. Such rituals invoke the darkness too intimately for my liking. But the deed is done, and my destination is close at hand.
Indeed it is, Duke. I guess. Click the highlighted node to move your hunter. And he can move really far outside of his range.
Finally, the summit. I'm here at long last, Father. Now where are...
Okay. Yay, we did it. That was a weird way to end it. Firearms need to be reloaded after each shot. Keep track of your shots. Be ready to when the time comes to fire. Okay, good to know. Region view. You and your hunting party will travel the land through many regions. Right now you are in the Crossroads region. While you are here, you can set up camp by clicking the camp button, bottom left corner of the screen. It was 3 months ago. Duke left. No, it's not even Duke. It's somebody else writing about him. It was 3 months ago Duke left, suddenly, without word, note, or warning. We don't know why, but we know this land is cruel. He won't make it far on his own, and I won't lose him now. For weeks we've stalked his tracks, and they've led us to the desolate hill in the Exile's Waste. A place called the Crown. What did Duke hope to find here, other than a pile of weathered stones? I don't know. It's Maxwell Blair, on the road. Should we set up camp here, Chief? Yes, but send Renor on lookout duty. We are strangers in the wastes, and we don't need any surprises. How's Hugo? Not good, Chief. The corruption spreads within him, but he's still with us. Keep an eye on him for me, okay? Will do, Chief. Alright, we're gonna go camp. Cool. Camp view. While camping, you'll have an opportunity to manage camp tasks. There are several activities that your hunters can be instructed to do, from guarding, resource scavenging, crafting, or recovering their wounds. To view and change them, visit the jobs board. The jobs board is a list of hunters currently in your caravan and what camping tasks they have been assigned. You can modify these by clicking on the jobs icon to change the assignment. On the right, you'll see what effect it will have in the camp. Oh no. I skipped over the second part of that. I'm sorry, guys. Anything else? Guarding. So we want Renor to be guarding. Okay, so what happens? Potential food scavenged. Potential hunting material scavenged. Accident chance. But with guarding, there's 0 accident chance. And there's much less ambush chance. Okay. Confirm, I guess. Wait a day. Alright. It's past time to see the effects. Apparently nothing bad happened. Sweet. Let's continue. Talk to Maxwell Blair. Okay, what's this? Do I click something? Oh, I do. Everyone is up and ready, Chief. Good. Get them saddled. We will leave for the Crown at once. Do you think Duke could still be there? I hope against all hope, my friend. Time to embark on our journey. World map. This is the world map. From this menu, it is possible to select the next destination for the caravan by clicking on a region. Our efforts tracking Duke has suggested that he made his way to the Crown. This will be our next destination. Simply select it to begin our journey. Keep in mind that traveling takes time. A journey to neighboring regions will take 1 day. Alright, so we're at the camp, I guess, and we're going to go here. Oh no, we're at the Exiled Waste, so we're going to go here. Alright, sure. That didn't work. Alright, we're going to try that again. Oh, we hit travel down there. Okay. And it's going to use 8 bread. Are you sure that you want to travel to the Crown? It will take 1 day. Our party of 4 hunters will consume 8 food during the travel. Sure. Spookums! Spookums! Alright. Reunion. Oh, look. What's going on? I don't know. We're about to find out. Duke's seen better days. Well, I mean, I can assume he's seen better days. Hey, Duke!
Chief.
What? Who? It's me, Chief. You... By the Father, what happened to you? Ethan, Maxwell, get under his arms. We've got to get him out of here. So tired. Horrors unceasing. Well, he's definitely had better days. A few hours later. Reunion. It was hard to look at a hollow shell that Duke has become. Once the greatest of our kin, now a broken, blind man. What horror did he face? What horror did he face that put him in such condition? And why did we allowed to not be there with him? What? All right, so there's a little bit of mistypage there. So what horror did he face? No D that put him in such condition. Unless there's some sort of weird, like this is a specific way of, like maybe a time period way of speaking. Could be. And why did we allow to not be there with him? And why did we allow ourselves to not be there with him? Maybe? Something like that? Anyway.
Chief.
It is a preview build, right? So, like, everything is not going to be flawless at this point. And I understand that. Duke, I have to say I'm impressed, Chief. How did you find me all the way out here? Why did you leave, Duke? Hasn't anyone ever told you it's unkind to answer a question with a question? Yes, you did. But we couldn't have helped you. Why did you... We could have helped you. Why did you go alone?
No.
No? What do you mean, no? Click on his nose, guys. Boop. No, Chief. You couldn't have helped me. You are not ready. Well, what do you mean? You are bound by your loyalties, your responsibilities, duties to protect the humans who despise us and defend a world that plots against us. Tell me, Chief, has it ever dawned on you that we might hold a higher purpose? Our duties were but a distraction. It's the pale lavender rider. Help! Help! Master Hunters, please! Come quick! They are almost upon us! What is it? Speak clear, boy! Beasts have attacked the inn, King's Rest, near the crossroads. Go, brother. Your duties await you. Oh, you're coming with me. Ha! And what do you surmise in this sorry state? You're a part of this family whether you like it or not, and I won't leave behind my own. Sirs, please, we need to hurry. Lead the way, boy. Still Spookums. Welcome back to the inn. Oh, looks like we're going to be doing some battlation here. Alright. Welcome to the mission briefing. Within this screen, you'll find the details for the next mission, its objective, and possible rewards. On the right, you can change the hunters that will take part in this mission. You can also quickly access the equipment of your hunters and change their gear. When you are ready to take on the mission, click the Start Mission button. Alright, so we're allowed to bring 3 people. How do we change? Or is that all we have? I thought we had like 5. Oh, change hunter. My bad. No hunter or Ethan. Ethan has a machete and apparently a knife and another knife. Machete, knife, and 2 nets. Machete, knife. He's got a harpoon gun because of reasons. Alright, Hugo, whatever you gotta do, man. Whatever you gotta do. So we can change some things. Let's see what kind of equipment we can change. From this panel, you can view your hunter's statistics, resistances, as well as change their equipment. The more experience your hunters collect, the higher likelihood that their stats may change. On the right, you can see the equipped weapons, charms, and items for the chosen hunter. Selecting the slot will allow you to modify its contents. Each hunter is capable of equipping a large weapon in the primary slot and a smaller sidearms. Okay, and smaller sidearms in the secondary slot. Okay, that's good, that's good. In order to stay silent and nimble, hunters make use of charms instead of armor. Charms are small trinkets that can affect a great change to the hunter's statistics and or resistances. Items turn an average hunter into a well-prepared one. Items are tools that hunters can use on the hunt. They vary from medical supplies. They vary from medical supplies to throwing knives. Read the item descriptions to learn more about them. Alright, so yeah, a few typos here and there, no big deal. It will all be cleaned up, I'm very, very sure of that. By the end of it. Oh, what's this? Oh, we can edit their appearance? Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that idea. Corruption is negligible. All sorts of stuff. We got big lungs. We got some self-defense, some small weapons. Small weapon, hunter's knife. Is that what this is? Yeah. So wait a minute. I don't quite understand how this works. Is that 90 damage I'm doing there, or is that 80 damage? Is that 60? Or are we just doing 40? I don't... Oh, slash and blunt damage. Okay. Okay, that's fine. What else do we have? Oh, we have an app. What? Oh, okay, well, that we already immediately know that this is what we want right now. By all means, how do I equip it? Done. He's now carrying an axe because axes are amazing. Alright, that's cool. I think we're fine with that. Alright, guys and gals. I think that's going to do it for this particular episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. There is a lot going on with the game. We got to see a little bit of the kind of moving around, the combat and all that stuff. See some of the core mechanics. We got to see the camping. We got to see the pre-mission loadout screens. The moving around on the world map. So we're poised for a really good episode starting off in the next one, which there will be a follow-up episode. And we'll get to see how the mission all plays out with multiple characters, everything else. The game looks fantastic. I'm a really big fan of what I've seen so far and what I've played. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, go ahead and leave a like. That's always helpful to me. But a lot of developers have been asking me lately. I'm not sure that these guys have, but wishlisting games, apparently, like on Steam or whatever the case is apparently a big deal for a lot of developers or publishers or whatever the case is. It means that you're less likely to forget the game. You're more likely to, it shows interest in the game, and you're more likely to purchase the game once it comes out or whatever the case is. So apparently wishlisting games is a really good thing to do. So if you like what you saw, go ahead and maybe throw it on your wish list. That way you don't forget about it. Anyway, folks, like I said, that's going to do it for this episode. If you want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, the publisher, any of that wonderful fun stuff, it will all be down below in the description of the video, as it always is. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until the very next episode, I am Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out the Freak Show, and I will see you later.